Alright, well, this is going to be how hillbilly are you number 2, I guess. We're going to discuss poor versus rednecks. The difference between the two. Because there's a difference. So, to be poor. We all know what that means, to be poor, right? You got no money. Can't pay your bills. You fight, you struggle. Try to get by. This is pretty common for pretty much anyone from 18, just getting out of high school, to 35, maybe 40. Now, here's the big thing. Redneck. Redneck is poor. There is no way around it. The difference between being redneck and being just poor is the ability to learn how to make do with nothing. And that's the thing that a lot of you kids need to learn. You need to learn how to be a redneck, like me and my 90% of my family. Back when I was a kid, redneck was the hillbillies that just lived off the land. My people were farmers. We farmed and had cows and critters and whatnot. That's how we survived. Now the rednecks and the farmers are becoming the same damn thing. Sorry to say, all of you are going to have to learn how to be rednecks, as it is, as I did. As I did. Because my farming family died off in the 80s. We could no longer survive off of our dairy farms. Reagan had a lot to do with that. He had a good idea. Just did not fare well for us small farmers. It turned us, instead of a small family farm, it turned us all into rednecks surviving off the land. So, you young kids just getting out there and shooting for your college degrees. Sorry to throw this at you, but 90% of you and your college degrees will mean dick. It will mean nothing, guys. There's too many of you going for a college degree in useless ideas. I was one of them too. My useless idea was sign, lettering, and design. Late 90s. It did not fare me well. I was in debt for 10 years at about $10,000 for a trade school degree. So, yeah, it was not an easy part of my life by any means. Sorry, I had to refocus a little bit there. So, the difference between being a redneck and being poor. You know if you're poor, right? You can't pay your bills. You're fighting like hell just to get through one paycheck to the next paycheck. When I was a young man, that was doable, but it was not easy. It's become less doable now, beyond easy now. So, what I'm going to tell you guys is to be rednecks. Learn how to be a redneck. A small plot of land is all you need. Just a chunk of slop, a swamp, anything. Buy it cheap. As cheap as you can get it. Put a little 4x4 shack in the goddamn thing, if you have to. That'll get you started. Is it easy? No. You're gonna have to fucking work like hell to get that shitty piece of plot of nothing. Guaranteed it. Unless you got some family. And that's the difference between poor and redneck, I'm afraid. Because us rednecks pass our plots of land to the next generation. To the next generation. And to the next generation. That's how we get by. That's how we improve our family status. As it is, I guess. We don't get any better at it. We just help our next of kin, I guess. So if you don't have that, well, that's a little bit downside. You have to work a little harder. But step one is to get that one little chunk of land so you can pass it on to your kids, your grandkids, so and so and so. That's step one.